We move forward a little bit when Imam al-Shafi'i is living in Baghdad. And there was a great fitna. The Imam at the time, the Khalifa at the time, he was a heretic. Now you would say, a heretic? Yes, he was a person who believed about false teachings as it relates to the religion of Islam. He used to believe that the Quran is not the words of Allah. Allah doesn't speak. And because of his arrogance and his severe punishment of the scholars, many scholars, they would, yes, okay, whatever you say, we'll say it. So when he heard that there were others who rejected this, he heard that Shafi'i said no, Imam Ahmad said no, Imam Malik said no. These great Imams, they're known to us with that title, Imam, because they were leaders when others fell. They were strong upon the truth. He said, bring them to me. Imam Malik, his arms were put between two horses. And he was asked, is the Quran the word of Allah or did Allah create it? Now if you say the Quran is created, it means it lives and can die. So it's not eternal. And it means you are limiting Allah, that Allah cannot speak. When Allah says in the Quran, وَكَلَّمَ اللَّهُ مُوسَى تَكْلِيمًا. Remember how one of the brothers asked about 73 sects? That's one of them. These people who came with these philosophical ramblings. How can the divine speak? Doesn't make sense. But the scholars, they stood firm. No, Allah said He spoke to Musa. And Allah tells us that the Quran, kalamullah. And the Prophet ﷺ said it. So as soon as Imam Malik said, no, I will not say what you just said, he ordered the horses to be pulled, and the arm of Imam Malik, his arms were dislocated. Have you seen the Maliki madhab people, how they pray? How do they pray? Their arms down, not on their chest, not on their stomach. Why do they do that? Because Imam Malik, his arms became immobile. So he used to pray like this. Right? That's where, a part of where they get it from. Right? He said, bring a Shafi'i. Imam al-Shafi'i, remember we're telling you he's an intelligent young man. He saw this happen, heard of this happen. He said, well, I'm going to find an avenue that frees me from this fitna and will show others how to also save themselves. So this Ma'mun, he brings him up in front of everyone and he says, is the Quran created? So Imam al-Shafi'i holds his hand up, he says, Quran, Injil, Zabur, Torah, all created. The Khalifa, he says, oh, that's good. Not just Quran, everything. All right, you're free to go. And everyone's shocked. Imam al-Shafi'i said, no. My finger is Quran, Injil, Torah, Zabur. All of me as a person is created. The word of Allah is not. So he used his logic. Imam Shafi'i was a person who was not just a literalist. He was a person who could think, who found avenues to escape in the right way and saved many of the ummah from grueling punishment that was being inflicted by that man. So whenever that imam would come and he would test the ulama, what would they all do? They'd follow Shafi'i. They go, Quran, Torah, Zabur, it's all created. Meaning, our fingers. So I go, oh, good. All of you are like a Shafi'i. Used his intellect. Rahmatullahi alayhi. It shows us that the imams that we come to appreciate, who are part of our namesake, are people we admire, not just in a mythological kind of context, but they dealt with real problems. They were put under real strain. They were tested in their faith. They had to show leadership at times when others crumbled.